Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel. Revised K-12 Curriculum, Math 2, Quarter 3, Week 5, Number and Algebra. Look at the flashcards of the multiplication table of 2 that I will show in random order. Say the correct product out loud for each one. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 10, 20. 2 times 6, 12. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 8, 16. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 9, 18. Our lesson purpose to solve multiplication problems using the multiplication table of 2, including problems involving money. Read the problem. Rian wants to buy 2 packs of biscuits at the sari-sari store. Each pack costs 9 pesos. If Rian has 20 pesos only in her wallet, will she have enough money to buy the biscuits? Why or why not? What does Rian want to buy at the sari-sari store? Rian wants to buy packs of biscuits. How many packs of biscuits does Rian want to buy? She plans to buy 2 packs of biscuits. How much does each pack of biscuits cost? Each pack of biscuits costs 9 pesos. How much money does Rian have in her wallet? She has 20 pesos in her wallet. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine if Rian has enough money to buy the biscuits. Rian has 20 pesos and wants to buy 2 packs of biscuits. Each pack costs 9 pesos. What number expression represents the total price of the packs of biscuits Rian wants to buy? The total price can be represented as 2 times 9 pesos. How do you know that the number expression is 2 times 9 pesos? Since Rian wants to buy 2 packs of biscuits and each pack costs 9 pesos, we can find the total cost by adding 9 pesos, the price of 1 pack twice. 9 pesos plus 9 pesos, which is the same as 2 times 9 pesos. What is the total price of 2 packs of biscuits? The product of 2 times 9 pesos or the sum of 9 pesos plus 9 pesos is 18. This means that the total price of 2 packs of biscuits is 18 pesos. Write on the board, 9 pesos plus 9 pesos equals 18 pesos. 2 times 9 pesos equals 18 pesos. Therefore, the total price of 2 packs of biscuits Rian wants to buy is 18 pesos. Can Rian buy 2 packs of biscuits with her 20 pesos? Why or why not? Yes, Rian will have enough money to buy the 2 packs of biscuits because 18 pesos is less than 20 pesos. She will have 2 pesos left after buying it. How much will be the total price if Rian buys 1 more pack of biscuits? The price for 2 packs of biscuits is 18 pesos. Add another 9 pesos to find the price for 3 packs. 18 pesos plus 9 pesos equals 27 pesos. So the total price for 3 packs of biscuits is 27 pesos. Will Rian's money be enough to buy 1 more pack of biscuits? Why or why not? No, Rian will not have enough money to buy 3 packs. She has only 20 pesos, but the total cost for 3 packs is 27 pesos. She is short of 7 pesos to buy the 3rd pack. Read the problem. Peter folds a large piece of paper in half each time. How many sections will the paper have after 4 folds? What does Peter have? Peter has a large piece of paper. What does he do with the paper? Peter folds the paper in half each time. How many times did Peter fold the paper? Peter folded the paper 4 times. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine the number of sections there are after 4 folds. Solution 1. Take a piece of paper and fold it in half 4 times, 1 fold at a time. After each fold, carefully open the paper and count how many sections are created. How many sections are there after 1 fold? There are 2 sections. How many sections are there after 2 folds? There are 4 sections. How many sections are there after 3 folds? There are 8 sections. How many sections are there after 4 folds? There are 16 sections. Therefore, there are 16 sections after Peter folded the paper 4 times. Solution 2. Multiply the previous product by 2 every time Peter folds the paper. Refer to the table below. Why do you have to multiply by 2 each time Peter folds the paper? Each time Peter folds the paper, the number of sections doubles. This means that for every fold, the paper is cut into 2 smaller parts for each section. So, after each fold, there are twice as many sections as before. How many sections are there when Peter folds the large piece of paper in half for the first time? There are 2 sections after the first fold. What happens when each of the 2 sections gets folded into 2 smaller parts? The total number of sections doubles from 2 to 4. What happens when each of the 4 sections gets folded into 2? The number of sections doubles again from 4 to 8. What happens when each of the 8 sections gets divided again in half? The number of sections doubles again from 8 to 16. Therefore, there are 16 sections after Peter folded the paper in half 4 times. To wrap up the lesson, remember these important points when solving word problems. Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem using multiplication by 2. If needed, show the multiplication as repeated addition. Solve the problem. Do the math to find the answer. Assessment 1. Read the problem carefully. Show your solution and final answer. Kuya Ranjo bought 2 trays of eggs. Each tray has 6 eggs. How many eggs did Kuya Ranjo buy in all? 2. Zainab makes 2 hand-woven bags every week. How many bags will Zainab make in 5 weeks? 3. A cup of taho costs 10 pesos. If Mercy and Sandro buy 1 cup each, how much will they pay in total? Here are the expected answers. For day 2. Look at the flashcards of the multiplication table of 3 that I will show in random order. Say the correct product out loud for each one. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 9, 27. 3 times 10, 30. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 4, 12. Our lesson purpose is to solve multiplication problems using the multiplication table of 3, including problems involving money. Peter saw 3 jeepneys parked at the public market. If each jeepney has 4 wheels, how many wheels could he count? What did Peter see at the public market? Peter saw 3 jeepneys. How many wheels does each jeepney have? A jeepney has 4 wheels. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine the total number of wheels Peter saw. There are 3 jeepneys and each jeepney has 4 wheels. This means there are 3 groups of 4 wheels. What number expression represents the total number of wheels on all the jeepneys? The total number of wheels can be represented as 3 times 4. How do you know that the number expression is 3 times 4? Since there are 3 jeepneys and each jeepney has 4 wheels, we can find the total number of wheels by adding 4, the number of wheels on each jeepney. 3 times 4 plus 4 plus 4. This is the same as 3 times 4. What is the total number of wheels on all 3 jeepneys? The product of 3 times 4 or the sum of 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. This means that the total number of wheels on all 3 jeepneys is 12. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. Therefore, Peter should have counted a total of 12 wheels on all 3 jeepneys. If Peter also counts the spare or extra wheel attached to the side door of each jeepney, how many wheels does each jeepney have? Each jeepney would have 5 wheels, 4 regular wheels, and 1 spare wheel. What is the total number of wheels on 3 jeepneys including their spare wheels? To find the total, we multiply 3 times 5, which equals 15. This is the same as adding 5 plus 5 plus 5. Therefore, the total number of wheels on all 3 jeepneys, including their spare wheels, is 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. Therefore, Peter should have counted a total of 15 wheels on all 3 jeepneys, including their spare wheels. Aling Maita sells pongkans for 10 pesos each, while Mang Alden sells them for 8 pesos each. If Ivan wants to buy 3 pongkans, how much money will Ivan save if he buys from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita? How many pongkans does Ivan want to buy? Ivan wants to buy 3 pongkans. How much does Aling Maita sell each pongkan? Aling Maita sells each pongkan for 10 pesos. How much does Mang Alden sell each pongkan? Mang Alden sells each pongkan for 8 pesos. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine the amount of money Ivan would be able to save if he buys from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita. For solution 1, multiply the price of 1 pongkan by 3 to find out how much Ivan will spend at each stall. After that, subtract the total price of Mang Alden's pongkans from the total price of Aling Maita's pongkans to see how much Ivan will save. What number sentence represents the total price Ivan will pay if he buys 3 pongkans from Aling Maita? The total price of the pongkans if he buys from Aling Maita is 3 times 10 pesos. What is the product of 3 times 10 pesos? The product of 3 times 10 pesos or the sum of 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos is 30 pesos. This means that the total price for 3 pongkans from Aling Maita is 30 pesos. What number sentence represents the total price Ivan will pay if he buys 3 pongkans from Mang Alden? The total price of the pongkans if he buys from Mang Alden is 3 times 8 pesos. What is the product of 3 times 8 pesos? The product of 3 times 8 pesos or the sum of 8 pesos plus 8 pesos plus 8 pesos is 24 pesos. This means that the total price for 3 pongkans from Mang Alden is 24 pesos. How would you know how much Ivan will save if he buys pongkans from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita? To find the savings, subtract the total price of the pongkans from Mang Alden from the total price of the pongkans from Aling Maita. How much money will Ivan save if he buys from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita? Ivan will save 6 pesos. 30 pesos minus 24 pesos equals 6 pesos if he buys from Mang Alden. Therefore, Ivan will save 6 pesos if he buys from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita. Here is the solution. Solution 2. Subtract the price of 1 pongkan from Aling Maita and Mang Alden's prices to find the difference. Then multiply the difference by 3 to see how much Ivan will save for 3 pongkans. How can you determine how much more expensive Aling Maita's pongkans are compared to Mang Alden's? Subtract the price of Mang Alden's pongkan, 8 pesos, from the price of Aling Maita's pongkan, 10 pesos. So 10 pesos minus 8 pesos equals 2 pesos. This means Aling Maita's pongkans are 2 pesos more expensive than Mang Alden's. The 2 pesos is the price difference for 1 pongkan. This is the amount that save if he buys 1 pongkan from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita. If Ivan buys 3 pongkans, how much will he save by buying from Mang Alden? Ivan will save 3 times 2 pesos or 2 pesos plus 2 pesos plus 2 pesos, which is 6 pesos if he buys from Mang Alden. Therefore, Ivan will save 6 pesos if he buys from Mang Alden instead of Aling Maita. To wrap up the lesson, remember these important points when solving word problems. Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem using multiplication by 2. If needed, show the multiplication as repeated addition. Solve the problem, do the math to find the answer. Read the problem carefully, show your solution and final answer. A bag of rice weighs 5 kilograms. If Auntie Sandra has 3 bags, how many kilograms of rice does she have? 2. Kim bought 3 pieces of lumpia from Aling Marta. Each lumpia cost 8 pesos. How much money did Kim spend? 3. Lance draws 3 triangles. How many sides do all 3 triangles have? Here are the expected answers. For day 3. Look at the flashcards of the multiplication table of 4 that I will show in random order. Say the correct product out loud for each one. Four times 5. 20. 4 times 4. 16. 4 times 3. 12. 4 times 7. 28. 4 times 10. 40. 4 times 8. 32. 4 times 9. 36. 4 times 2. 8. 4 times 1. 4. 4 times 6. 24. Our lesson purpose is to solve multiplication problems using the multiplication table of 4, including problems involving money. Teacher Andy arranges the armchairs in the classroom into 4 columns. Each column has 6 armchairs. How many armchairs are there in all? How many columns of armchairs are there? There are 4 columns of armchairs. How many armchairs are there in each column? There are 6 armchairs in each column. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine the total number of armchairs in all. There are 4 columns or groups of armchairs and each column has 6 chairs. This means there are 4 groups of 6 armchairs. What number expression represents the total number of armchairs in the classroom? The total number of armchairs can be represented as 4 times 6. There are 4 groups of 6 armchairs. To show this, ask a volunteer to put 6 armchairs in a box for each of the 4 groups. Here is the expected illustration. How do you know that the number expression for the total number of armchairs is 4 times 6? Since there are 4 columns and each column has 6 armchairs, we can find the total by adding 6, the number of armchairs in each column. 4 times 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, this is the same as 4 times 6. What is the total number of armchairs? The product of 4 times 6, which is the same as 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, is 24. This means that the total number of armchairs in the classroom is 24. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 24. 4 times 6 equals 24. Therefore, there are a total of 24 armchairs in the classroom. To wrap up the lesson, remember these important points when solving word problems. Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem using multiplication by 2. If needed, show the multiplication as repeated addition. Solve the problem, do the math to find the answer. For assessment 3, Marjorie has 4 boxes of crayons. Each box has 8 different colors. How many crayons does Marjorie have? 2. A small rectangular frame is made of 4 popsicle sticks. How many popsicle sticks does Lacan need to make 4 frames? 3. Teacher Marie grouped the learners into 9 groups for a school project. Each group has 4 members. How many learners does Teacher Marie have? Here are the expected answers. For day 4. Look at the flashcards of the multiplication table of 5 that I will show in random order. Say the correct product out loud for each one. Afterward, do the same with multiplication table of 10. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 10, 50. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 9, 45. 5 times 8, 40. 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6, 30. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 1, 10. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 4, 40. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 10, 100. Our lesson purpose is to solve multiplication problems using the multiplication tables of 5 and 10, including problems involving money. Read the problem. At the canteen, each stick of banana Q has 2 pieces. Melba buys 5 sticks of banana Q. How many pieces of banana Q will she get? How many pieces of banana Q are there in one stick? There are 2 pieces of banana Q in one stick. How many sticks of banana Q does Melba want to buy? Melba wants to buy 5 sticks of banana Q. What are we asked to determine? We are asked to determine the total number of pieces of all banana Q. There are 5 sticks of banana Q and each stick has 2 pieces of banana Q. This means there are 5 groups of 2 banana Q. What number expression represents the total number of pieces of banana Q Melba will have if she buys 5 sticks? The total number of pieces of banana Q can be represented as 5 times 2. How do you know that the number of pieces of banana Q is 5 times 2? Since Melba wants to buy 5 sticks of banana Q and each stick has 2 pieces, we can find the total by adding to the number of pieces in each stick. 5 times 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. This is the same as 5 times 2. What is the total number of pieces of banana Q Melba will get? The product of 5 times 2 or the sum of 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 10. This means Melba will get 10 pieces of banana Q in total. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. 5 times 2 equals 10. Therefore, Melba will get 10 pieces of banana Q. If each stick of banana Q costs 10 pesos, how much is the total cost of the 5 sticks of banana Q that Melba bought? How much is the price of 1 stick of banana Q? The price of 1 stick of banana Q is 10 pesos. If Melba bought 5 sticks of banana Q, how can you find the total price? Since each stick of banana Q costs 10 pesos and Melba bought 5 sticks, we can calculate the total price by adding 10 pesos, the cost of 1 stick of banana Q, 5 times 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos. This is the same as multiplying 5 times 10 pesos. What is the total price of 5 sticks of banana Q? The product of 5 times 10 pesos or the sum of 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos plus 10 pesos is 50 pesos. This means that the total price of the banana Q is 50 pesos. Therefore, the total price of 5 sticks of banana Q is 50 pesos. To wrap up the lesson, remember these important points when solving word problems. Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem using multiplication by 2. If needed, show the multiplication as repeated addition. Solve the problem, do the math to find the answer. Assessment 4. Ronya saves 5 pesos from her school allowance every day. How much money will she save in 7 days? 2. Mrs. Mendoza puts 10 mathematics books on each shelf in the library. She has filled 4 shelves. How many mathematics books are there on the shelves? Hasan uses 5 calamansi for 1 glass of juice. How many calamansi does he need for 10 glasses of juice? Here are the expected answers.